Well, hello folks, and this is Ian, and he's not in his shed. I'll show you where I am in a minute. Here we go, let's go and have a look. That's because we're somewhere that's bloody hot and bloody nice. And for the next week, I'm here. I'll just give you a little view of where I am. I'm not telling you, it's a secret. Well, I'm telling you it's beautiful. But you know the thing about going away on holiday? You go to the airport. This is my balcony. It's not much of a balcony. It's a bit like being inside a prison. Not that I've been in a prison, but it's got bars on the in front. The thing about this prison is you go to the airport, and when you go to the airport you can buy yourself something from the whisky shop, and I just couldn't resist it. Connemara peated single malt Irish whiskey, a product of Ireland. Oh, you see how I quickly slipped into the lingo there? I don't know whether that's either Southern Ireland or Northern Ireland. Hang on. Here we go. Now I'm going to sound. Look at that. I put 3 chunks of ice in there. Look at that. It's nearly already water. So here we go. Connemara. A lovely shaped bottle. I like a lovely shaped bottle, as everyone knows. I bought it because it said it's peated single malt. Can't go wrong with that, can you? Peated single malt. Dundalk, County Louth, Ireland. Of course now I'm just like Scrap Kingdom, haven't I? I've no tripod. I didn't think about bringing a tripod, so everything I'm going to have to do single-handed. So, satisfying little pop. Certainly peaty, certainly smoky. You can smell that. Oh, that is satisfyingly peaty. Ian, not in his shed. I'm bloody loving it. Catch you in the next vid. Yeah. 32 inch. Well, hello folks. My name's Ian. We're not in the shed, but we're going to be doing some work on the shed. You'll have to forgive the throat. I've just come back off holiday and got a nice tan out of it. But I think that the sudden change has given me a bit of a funny throat. Unless I've caught an exotic disease, that is. If I'm not on next week, I have. But it's a nice day. I thought I'd change my garage door. Shed door. Right. I've had it a while. But the joints are beginning to come apart. Obviously when it's open, water is going to go down there, make it spread further. Even more so at the bottom. So that's to look. If I open the garage door, there you see it's I've got some rot there. It's falling apart there. The splits are just all over the place. I think it's about time I change this garage door. Right, so as it happens, this door is, that's a bang on 32 inches. It's not really, it's 31 3/4 and 2 of them little segments. 810mm. So as it happens, I've been given a nice door, a front door. There we go. Now look at that, it's got a beautiful red rose of Lancashire in the middle of it. Awesome, Johnny. I've just started to take the door furniture off it. It is like that. And the reason being is, well, this door is only 30 inches. My door is 32 inches. So I've got to put 2 inches on this door. Right, so I've got to add 2 inches to this door. So my thoughts are, well, find a piece of wood, like that. I'll run it through the saw and cut off 2 inches, put it on this door. And just stick 2 inches on this side. Just glue it and screw it. So I took the hinges off, left a rebate. So I'm thinking, okay, I've got to run it through the saw to make it flush. Now, get rid of this painted surface, trim this big piece of wood to size, put it on there. Then I had a bright idea. And what's my bright idea, you may ask? Well, I've already got this edge that's already got the hinges on and rebated. And this is, I knew that gap would come in handy, just less than 4 inches. So I've got plenty of meat, and the hinges will already be in the right place. So now I'm going to take this door off, take this stanchion off, screw and glue to that door, put it back on. Now, how hard for a metal worker could that be? See in a little bit. But I made an assumption, and that assumption was wrong. Yeah, just let me explain. Alright, so this is a circular saw I'm using. I don't have the depth gauge for it anymore. Don't know where that went. I could have made something. I don't need to. It was easy enough. Take a straight edge like that, nail it, and there's the saw up against that straight edge, and it worked. Here's the piece that I cut off. You know, what's the problem, you might ask? And it's pretty straight. I've got a straight edge here. Iron, much easier to work with iron. You can't really tell, but I can tell you now. That's pretty straight. I'll run a plane over it. So what's my problem, you might ask? Well, I decided to be clever. I decided, right, that I needed a reference point with which to batten that down to. So I tried it from that edge, and I thought, well, I don't know that straight, so I need a straight edge. I've drawn a pencil line down the joint there, and there. So I'll know that that is straight because it's that piece joining that piece. So I measured from there to there, top, bottom, nail that down, whiz the saw across, bang on, straight as a die. I go across the top, and if you can focus, it might not focus. Focus. 755. Across the bottom, focus. 750. I'm a full 5mm short. So that got me scratching my head. Well, oh, what have I done wrong? If I measure from the edge to that line, it's bang on. And also at the bottom from the edge to that line, it's bang on. Take a step back and think, oh, what's the problem? Well, you woodworkers already have sorted this, haven't you? Can you see that? Red paint. But none up here. That means the door must have swelled at one point and they've shaved it off to make it fit. So the edge isn't straight. So if the edge ain't straight, and I'm going to cut this off my door to glue and screw it to the sawn edge, which will be fine, I'll still have a, I don't know, I'll still have a rectangle, but it'll be kicked over. What's that? What do they call that? A rhomboid? I won't have what I want, and it's got to be done all in one go. So I've got to take this door off, trim it down, glue it, screw it, put it back on before it's dark, before it rains. And that also is the problem. As in, if I can point you up to the sky, not quite clear enough, but it is darkening. I've already felt spots of rain on my hand. The weather's going to be against me. So, how do I sort this out? Make one out of metal. Right, so with a little bit of imagination, just think, I've got my grey door, I've trimmed it off, this is the grey piece. And I've glued it and screwed it, and that's got the hinges on. So when I'm going to put it in the door hole, it's going to be longer at the top than it is at the bottom. But my hinges are already preset in that door. Oh, there's the answer, isn't it? So what was the answer? What was the brainwave I just come up with? Well, it was that, isn't it? Instead of taking my door to bits to make this one, just to save me repositioning the hinges, I may as well just go ahead and stick that piece to that piece and hang it, and the top hinge would have to be not as inset as the bottom hinge, because remember, it's 5mm wider at the top than it is at the bottom. Or I can weld a metal door up and sheet it. That's a thought. Right, Ian, outside his shed. Got to pack in, it's going to rain shortly. Won't believe, sunny Spain this morning, last night, and it's rain in Britain. See you in the next video, guys. So how did I go on with the door, you might ask? Well, let me tell you, I give up with it. Cut the bloody thing in half, throwing it back at car. I did keep the glass though. I can do something with that. Ian, definitely not a woodworker. Catch you in the next vid.